But before I give you this week's episode, you gotta go follow me on Instagram. Hey yo guys, what's happening? It's your boy Rain TJ back again with another episode of Just a Thought. Now this week, I'm gonna talk to you about one of my biggest fears and actually living it out. So, I've mentioned before how when I get on the road, I just want to get off. Cause driving on the road, driving with other people, vehicles, problems with vehicles, those kind of things plague my mind all the time. And last week, I was driving to work. I was on the phone with my mother, and as soon as I got off the phone, headphones. I wasn't like, as soon as wireless. Don't drive and be on the phone. But as soon as I got off the phone with her, I noticed my car wasn't going. It wasn't going. I'm like pressing gas. I'm like, wait, hold on. Let me take my foot off completely. I'm probably not hitting it anymore. And I'm like, yo, it's not going. And it starts slowing down, coming off the exit. I'm on my way to work, and I work at nights. So it's coming up upon 10, and the car shuts down off the exit. First time I have to deal with this. And I don't know. I feel like I dealt with it extremely calmly, way more calmer than I thought I would, because I've always seen people driving driving when you see people on the side and broken down and whatnot. I always feel like, man, I'd hate to be in that position right now, and if I could help, I would, but I know nothing about cars. And when it happened, I trying to talk to my dad. I was called AAA. But then again, I feel like the reason why I didn't really deal with it is because maybe I knew it was coming. And this is where I want to talk to you and get your opinion on things about signs, seeing the signs of life. Because this whole week, the week prior, and the fact that this thought always plagues my mind, and it's been doing so a lot more recently. The whole week prior, I've just been seeing accidents. Every day I'm on the road, accidents. Who's getting in accidents on the highway, on the main road, on a side street, just accidents. And that particular day, that Tuesday, I went out in the morning, bright and early, to get air in my tire. I saw an accident on the way to the shop. From getting air in my tire, I went over to some of my friends to paint, and I saw an accident on the way there. Got home later in the day, going to work, right on the highway. I saw the craziest accident I've ever seen, like up close. Someone's car was like on fire. He rammed into the side of the highway. Police everywhere. And it just happened. Ambulance didn't get there yet. And we're driving through the smoke. Like the whole highway was smoked out. His car is there like blazing. And you're smelling everything, smelling the car, everything. And then that day, that same night, within 45 minutes of seeing that, my car shut down. And I'm wondering, is this some of the ways that life can throw hints at you? Is it that we sometimes are in tune with the future, or something is trying to warn us? Is it your intuition, your third eye gland? Is it all that? Is there truth to it all? Because at what point does it stop being a coincidence? When you're constantly seeing these things and then it happens to you. And I'm sure there's other people out there who've like constantly had a thought plague them more often than previously, and then boom, that thing happens to them. Like, does that ever happen to you? Like, you walk outside and every day for the week you see someone, I don't know, you see like a car broken into, and then eventually it happens to you. Was that a sign to move your car off that street? You know what I mean? I don't know. So that's a thought that I've been thinking about this week. Like, Was all of that, seeing all those accidents the week prior and the same day, was all of that a sign to stay home? And if so, how can we become more in tune with such messages, such frequencies? How can we hear them more clearly and understand that this is what we're receiving? You know what I mean? Or is it all just, hogwash? And does none of it matter? Tell me what you think about it. Just a thought with a rain, TJ. Today is pretty short, but it stems into this other thing I was thinking. I was thinking about deja vu and um lucid dreaming. Kind of ties into that idea. So yeah, let's just mash these thoughts together. So deja vu, right? And lucid dreaming. I've been thinking for the past couple of weeks on this thought. Like, what if when we experience deja vu, because obviously you dreamt this moment and then well, not obviously, but you dreamt this moment and then later on in life you experience it. Something similar to, seeing these things happen in life and then you experience it. You may forgot that you dreamt the moment, and then when you're seeing it in real life, you're like, oh, deja vu. But I feel like that dream, that moment when you see this glimpse of the future, it's literally that, a glimpse of the future. Maybe while asleep in our subconscious state, some ability that we have but lays dormant in a conscious state is released or available to the subconscious mind, and it somehow ever so often taps into that and sees a reality yet to happen. And should we live that reality, it then becomes deja vu. And it is only lucid dreaming when you, within the act, become conscious and realize that you're in a moment that does not exist. You know what I mean? So is it all messages, and how do we receive them better? How do we amplify our antennas to understand that something is warning us, something is like telling you which street to go on or which street not to go on? How do we listen to life's messages? How do we hear it more clearly? I don't know. Just a thought with a rain, TJ. Comment down below. Go follow me on Instagram. Like, share. Have a great day. All right, bye everybody.